Hi everyone, it's Bree and me, Camille. Did you know chickens dream when they sleep? They sure do. They experience rapid eye movement when they sleep, which means they're dreaming, just like us. Bree roosts on the bench in my bedroom, snuggles into my comforter, closes his eyes, and falls into a deep sleep. When he's dreaming, he moves his head a little and sometimes his feet. Sometimes he wakes himself up. Isn't that right, Bree? Today, we're going to talk about interesting facts about chickens you may not know. Bree was found on a street in New York City when he was just a tiny chick. He was brought to Wild Bird Fund, a rehabilitation center for wild birds. But Bree was not a wild bird. Bree was a chicken. I brought Bree to my apartment to foster until I could find an animal sanctuary that could take a rescued chick. I didn't know whether Bree was a boy or a girl. It's very hard to tell if chicks are boys or girls because they look exactly the same. I was really hoping Bree was a girl. Girl chickens are called hens. That's right, Bree. Because none of the sanctuaries could take a boy chicken. Boy chickens are called roosters. Unlike hens who can live together in a large flock happily and peacefully, roosters need their own turf. One rooster can live with a large flock of hens, but add a second or third rooster and they might fight over their hens. Also, many towns allow humans to have hens, but not roosters. Sometimes humans get chicks, thinking the chicks are hens, but the chicks end up being roosters, and the humans can't keep the roosters. For these reasons, sanctuaries get calls all the time about abandoned roosters and roosters who need to be rehomed, and they simply don't have enough space for all of them to live safely, happily, and peacefully together. That's why, if Bree was a rooster, I couldn't find a sanctuary for Bree. I also knew that roosters weren't allowed to live in New York City, which is where I lived. Bree went everywhere with me in a backpack made specially for birds. He was so easy to love. He was intelligent, funny, and curious. One day, he started to make a really strange sound, and that sound became a full-blown otherwise known as a crow. I didn't know what to do. Here I was, living in New York City, with Bree, a rooster, and he had nowhere to go. One day, Bree hopped on my lap, and we looked at each other. He had so much love in his eyes. I knew his home was with me. So I moved out of New York City to my hometown in Ohio, where roosters are welcome. Everyone I met fell in love with Bree. I soon realized he was a chicken with a mission to change the world, waking up the world to kindness one crow cock-a-doodle-doo at a time. I created a website for kids called Wake Up with Bree to share his message. I also wrote a book titled Bree and Me, a true story of a rescue rooster's journey, to share his story with the world. Now Bree has plenty of room where he can enjoy life and lots of friends. Since he knows he's safe and loved, he feels comfortable showing his personality, which is inquisitive, very friendly, sometimes goofy, sometimes demanding, especially if he wants his snacks. Very smart, very loving, and so very loyal. Bree is a talker. He makes different sounds to communicate when he's hungry, tired, scared, or excited. And sometimes he's just chatty. Bree loves to guard the house and his flock. His flock consists of his grandma and grandpa humans, rescue pups, Teddy, Oliver, and Claire, and me. Bree loves to meet new people too, especially kids. And he's one of the stars of a TV show on PBS called Kids for Positive Change, which is a show that empowers kids to take positive action for animals, people, and the planet. Bree's parts in the series are filmed right here in my home studio, where he feels safe and comfortable. When Bree sees the lights and the camera, he knows it's time to film, and he gets really excited. He hops up on his perch and gets ready for his close-up. Bree likes to spend a lot of time outside, too, in his predator-proof coop, where he loves to dust bathe. Chickens really enjoy dust bathing, and it helps keep their feathers healthy. Chickens also enjoy sunbathing as much as humans, dogs, cats, and other animals do. Here's Bree combining dust bathing with sunbathing to make an enjoyable spa day. You know, sometimes roosters get a bad rap. Some people say they're mean, but Bree has taught me that a rooster's main job is to protect his flock of hens from predators. If a rooster doesn't know a particular human, he can make a mistake and think they're going to hurt his hens. So, it's important to know that roosters aren't mean. They're just very loyal and protective of their flock. Hens are pretty cool too. Did you know that hens cluck to their chicks while their chicks are still in their shells? They do, and the chicks peep back. Hens also cover their chicks with their wings to shield them from the rain. You could call it a hen-brella. Just like roosters, hens are smart, loving, curious, and loyal. You can visit PETAKids.com to learn more interesting facts about chickens like Bree and other animals. You'll also find information that will help you help animals. You'll find games, cool crafts, and more. Find out more about Bree and me in Bree's book, Bree and Me, a true story of a rescue rooster's journey. And always remember Bree's messages. Be kind to yourself, others, including all animals and the planet. Believe in a better world. Believe in what you and love can do. Bree and I send you a big wings hug. See you later.